Welcome back to the Twin Towers podcast. You're looking at episode 20, I think, maybe,
possibly.
With the E. Randall episodes in there, you're looking at either 15 or 20. Regardless, we're back. My name is Codizi, and I'm here with my boy
Mikey Blaze,
and we're here to let y'all know that I don't know how we even came to this position. I don't even know how we even ended up in the position where we're doing this right now. I don't even know if this is going to work out. I really don't know what's going to happen. But, Mike, I'm going to let you, what do you want to say to the fans out there that just were wondering, what happened to the Twin Towers podcast? I mean, we had a little steam going there. We were moving along. We had a little consistency going, building up our brand. And then we had to take a hiatus. And, hey, shit happens, life happens, but I just want to give him the floor and let him speak to the planes out there and let them know exactly what's really hood.
Well, yeah, like you said, life happens. Basically, that's. I had to step away for a while, and
so let's rewind the clock a little bit. So we're going back. If we roll the clock back, we're going back to, I believe, September 2024. And here we are in March 2026. We're back, I guess. I mean, depending on how things work out. And it's been a long journey, but really at the same time, I feel like we're kind of just picking up where we left off.
Yeah, 100%.
You know what I mean? And that's what I wanted to let the fans know, is that we're just kind of picking.
That's kind of how it is with friends. You grow up with friends, and you don't hang out with them for a while, you don't see them for a while, and then the next thing you know, boom, you're right back where you left off.
Part of being an adult.
But yeah, and that too, yeah. I mean, this isn't the most adult thing we do, but
maybe not. Some people might say that it's not adult.
Yeah.
Personally, and that's funny you say that. I look at it as one of my responsibilities that I have to take care of.
That's true.
But
actually,
I get what you mean, because obviously for the average layman out there, they're looking at this goofy shit, thinking it's just fun and so on and so forth. But anyway, moving on. So we have come back together. We've joined powers once again. The Twin Towers are back.
Is there?
And we got no topics.
No topics at all.
We got no topics at all. But the main thing is, we are live. We're working. We're doing our thing, and
we rebuilding. We healing.
Exactly. We're coming up. We're gonna take our time with this shit. You know what I mean? Make sure that we build this shit up the right way.
There's no perfect timeline for
anything. Are you looking
anything.
at what's going on the screen right now?
Looks. It's somebody. Is that the game rapping with a bunch of?
That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. I really don't know what we're looking at right now.
Like a battalion of troops rapping with run by tanks.
Who is this?
Oh God, I couldn't get. ISIS featuring
right.
ISIS, and they're doing a battalion thing?
It's one of the craziest videos I've ever seen. You have guys dressed up as the U.S. Army, but they're acting like it's a video. It's very good stuff.
I like it a lot. So, I had something I wanted to talk about. The traffic in Lockport, by the way.
Oh, man.
Is it as bad?
You're going to get me on a whole fucking snowball.
Isn't it so... people aren't moving, and they're just having kids, and the kids are getting old enough to drive.
Okay. You have landed on something that I've been wanting to talk about for some time to the public.
Let's hear it.
Okay, so let's face facts. People talk about, we need a plague, we need another COVID, so on and so forth, because, the population is getting out of control. And eventually we're going to reach a point where we don't have enough gas, we don't have enough oil, we don't have enough space on the roads. We're way past that point. Put it this way. If I go on a normal day, on an average day, if I drive up the I-190 and I get to the road and I'm fucking, it's speed limit 65 and I'm fucking going 10 and there's a line of fucking cars, that means we have too many people. There's too many fucking people trying to get to work at the same time. We have gone way past the point of needing a plague.
Just leave earlier, though.
Right, but then if you do that, you're not the only one who thought of that, by the way.
I don't want to have to leave 2 hours before work.
All right, so you want to know what happened to me today? Can I get into it?
Yeah, go ahead.
I had a traumatic fucking day. A horrible fucking day. And everything inside of me wanted me to cancel this. Because I was like, you know what? I don't have the right energy. I'm not in the right frame of mind. Because everything, for the most part, has been going very good for me. Very good. And the fact, I mean, you're watching this right now, the fact that the Twin Towers would be back,
Yeah,
that's monumental. I mean, that's crazy. That means that shit has fallen in line.
This might be a holiday in 10 years.
You know what I mean? Like, this is a big fucking deal. I mean, people, we were going good, and shit dropped out of nowhere, and now all of a sudden we just drop back on the scene. That's a big deal. But today, okay, so I'm going to preface this by the fact with my car is fucked. All right, I've been driving my car around. It's a 09 Lincoln MKZ. It's fucked up. It's almost 20 years old. It's rusted. It's got problems. Okay, so last April I bring it into the shop. Okay, it's all fucked up. The actual frame of the car is rusting out. Okay, now that's the big piece of metal with the arms on it that hold each tire together.
That'll total your car, man.
Correct. Exactly. So basically, I bring it to somewhere, and they're like, "Dude, your frame's rusting out. We can't pass this for inspection. Like, we're not going to put a sticker on this. This shit's fucked up.
Yeah.
Like, you're done. Like, you can't.
You're done.
You can't drive this." Yeah, okay. So what did I do? So I had two roads to go down. I could either deal with this problem now, either get a new car, whatever, or find a workaround, and that's kind of what I did. So basically, I went underground into the Italian mafia part of Western New York.
Hey, Bajaboo.
And I got some gabagool, and so on and so forth. And I got them to put a sticker on my car for a nominal fee.
Oh, no.
Basically, I passed them a couple Benjamins. They put a fucking sticker. That's the type of place it was.
So you still have that frame, obviously.
100%.
Oh, God.
So I've been driving around on this. You know what I mean? I'm going to downtown Buffalo every day. Every day I'm coming back, whatever. That was a year ago at this point because it's almost April. So, point being, come to today. I come out, you know what I mean? Last night was whatever. I'm getting ready for work. I leave, boom, boom, boom. Get in the car, and my car is going 45-degree angle this way.
Oh, God.
If I'm not holding the wheel. If I'm holding the wheel straight, we can go straight. But if I don't touch the wheel, it's going over towards, like, out that window.
That's probably just your rack and pinion, your stabilizer.
So, I mean, 4 weeks ago, I replaced all 4 tires. I got a new tie rod on the front, and I got the alignment done. Okay, so I'm thinking that my shit should be prime. Should be prime Logan Paul.
Did you go back to the mobsters for that?
No, I went to a different place.
So they just, jacked it up, and they're like, what the fuck?
Yes! Oh, dude, exactly. Right, dude, that is, right? Okay. Yeah. We're going to get to that. The way you're thinking is exactly right. And we're going to get to that. So, I'm driving. I'm veering to the left. I'm like, this is weird. I don't really know why. I mean, they just did my alignment, so maybe I'm just off. Maybe something came loose. I don't really know, but I'm just like, so I'm going 80 on the thruway.
Dumb.
Buffalo, downtown, 80, 85, 90, 85.
Why?
9, flying.
Why are you going so fast?
Bumping AJ Tracy, bumping Bugsy Malone,
you're driving a missile.
Wheels are about to come off the car, okay? I'm driving a ticking time bomb. Okay,
you got to turn the music down.
Flying. I'm not listening to any sounds from the car. I'm listening to Bugsy. I'm listening to Stormzy. I'm listening to fucking
British rappers.
Correct.
Awful. I eat my chives and then I drink my tea.
So get to work. Everything's cool. End of the week. Now, like I said, 4 weeks ago, just put all 4 new tires on this bad boy. But what I never did, I never addressed the root issue, which was why it couldn't get inspected in the first place, which was a rotting subframe. A rotting frame of the car. The actual body of the car is rotting. Never addressed it. So I'm at work. I decide, I'm going to call Mavis and tell them, I'll bring the car back. I think you guys fucked up the alignment. You guys did the alignment, but now I'm going left, so I think you fucked something up. I think you didn't tighten something right. I bring the car in. They put it up on the lift. They bring me over. I say, buddy, what's the good word? He goes,
no. First
nothing,
of all,
bro.
You didn't say
that. Yes, I did.
Buddy, what's the good word?
I was like, dude, all right, what's the good word? He's like, nothing, bro.
Hoping.
Nothing.
Yo, what's the good word?
So I was actually in my mind, I was actually hoping that maybe, by the grace of God, maybe, possibly, I would just have to get the alignment corrected. You know what I mean? They already did that 4 weeks ago, so they're just going to tighten some bolts, tighten some nuts, and I'll be on my way.
He said nothing, bro.
So I walk in. He's like, so he comes out. So I walk. So it's really hot inside the store. I walk outside. He comes and gets me from outside. He's like, dude, come on.
It's like a doctor telling someone their
Exactly. I'm like,
died.
dude, what's up? He's like, you gotta come. You gotta see this.
Like, and you have no idea what you're looking at.
No
anyway.
idea. Okay. So I walk into the fucking room. My car's up on the rack. I'm like, buddy, what's the good word? He's like, nothing. No good word. No good word. I'm like, okay, so this is bad. I'm like, what does that mean? He goes, bro, either get a new car or put some money into it.
Oh.
What? That's what you hit me. That's what you hit me with? Like, are you serious?
Yo, you need a new dad because this one's dying.
So that's
bro.
what I'm walking into. So I'm walking in, and he's like, so what do you mean? Yo, either you got to drop some serious bankrolls or you need to get a new
Okay,
whip.
was this guy Yellow Wolf?
Basically. So I walk under. I go under the fucking lift or whatever. I'm looking at my car. I'm looking at the wheel. The arm. Okay, so we look at our
control arm?
We look at our human bodies, right? And you're a car guy. You worked at fucking Mullane, right?
I'm asking, is it the front?
Imagine the subframe, right? You got the body and you got the 4 fucking arms that connect each tire.
Yeah.
The right arm that's holding the right tire on the car is broken off. Completely.
So-
rusted off. Completely busted off.
Dude, you could have been in a big accident.
Yeah. No fucking shit.
Yo, you gonna step to me like that?
Exactly. No, I agree with you, dude. Okay, so let me just explain to the planes. Let me run it back.
Fly it back.
This is what happened. I bring my car to Housel's. They say, buddy, your car's fucked. Don't ever drive this again. If you drive this car, you're a fucking idiot. This thing is fucked. And I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to deal with that. Let me go over to the mafia, the Goomba squad. Hey, yo, let me slide you a couple Benjamins. You want to put an inspection sticker on my car? Oh, yeah, we got you, brother. Yeah, no problem. We got you. So now I'm driving around with a cracked frame. I drive to Buffalo 80 miles per hour with a cracked frame.
Shit's gonna split in
My
half.
tire is not even connected to my car. And I drove to Buffalo.
It's just like
and
rusted
back.
on it.
It's not even connected to
Does
the
it
car.
turn?
I mean, dude, I could have ended up in a 20-car pileup. I could have ended up flying off the fucking highway into the goddamn lake. I mean, dude, that was unsafe.
So what's the resolution here? What happened?
The fact that I made it to work and back, because there's more to the story. So then I'm looking at it, and it's like, it's hanging down. Okay. Now, this just happened in my car a couple months ago, because one night I was driving home from Maxwell, and it was all black ice. It was like 3 a.m. I was working a bar shift. I stayed open late because people were tipping, and I'm going home, and it's all black ice. I get to that hill over there by Crosby's and Reed's or whatever. I have no control. None. My tires were as bald as Stone Cold Steve Austin in 98. They were completely fucking bicked clean. No treads whatsoever. I slide across. So I'm going down. You know where the hill is? Where it's like Oddfellows, Crosby's, Reed's. You know what I'm talking about?
I know what you're talking about, yeah.
Okay. So I'm going towards the Reed's Hill that connects with Alkit Street or whatever the fuck that is that goes towards Eric's house.
Yeah.
I slide out at Reed's, can't control my car, and I go over the curb, the Reed's curb. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
The curb on the outside of Reed. I go over that into Clinton Street or whatever the fuck it was. That busted my muffler off the bottom of my car. So then they had to do some crazy welding shit to put that back together, right? So then that is already Jimmy rigged together, tied with knots. So this is what happened. So he said, yo, you either got to drop some money or get a new car. I'm like, okay. This is not what I was hoping for, but all right, I'll go with that. So then he's like, yo, my boy, though, he can do it. He can weld it. You just got to get the part, front subframe. I'm like, okay. I like, what even is that? I don't even really know what that is.
You gotta get it.
So like, you worked at where? You worked at Mullane's, right?
And Wester, yeah.
And West Herb. So you have a little bit of a knowledge, right? You put the parts in.
I know exactly what he's talking
I
about.
know nothing. I know fuck all. I don't know a goddamn thing. So he's like, yeah, you need a new front subframe. Call 2060 Salvage Yard and just let them know you need that shit. I'm like, huh? 26. Do I dial 2060? Like, what do I do? And then press pound? Like, I don't know what to do.
It's like the address of the place
Right.
in Buffalo. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, what does that mean? He's like, yo, what do you mean, dude? You need a front sub? I'm like, dude,
It's like, dude, you think I'd let my frame of my car rot out and I know about cars?
I just drove to Buffalo, dude. I just drove to Buffalo and back. I just came from Buffalo, dude. All right? I've been driving down the highway and back every fucking day with my car rotting from the abyss, from the inside out, okay? I could have died any day. Any day that wheel could have dropped off and I could have went right off the fucking highway, dude. Any fucking day. So anyway, he says, you call 2060, tell him you need a front subframe, and my boy, he can weld it for you, bro. He's a beast with it. He can weld it for you. So he pulls the guy up on video chat or whatever. He's like, yeah, look at this.
No, he pulled him up on
Swear
video.
Swear to God. My car's on the lift. He pulls him up on video. She's like, yo, look at this shit. He's like, what type of car is it? Lincoln MKZ. What year? 09. Oh, I'm working on the same shit right now.
Oh, God, like they had it planned.
It was. He had the same car, the same model car, same year car, and he was doing the exact same thing. So the guy is like, okay, get a fucking, you call 2060, whatever the fuck that is. What kind of name is that? Salvage yard or whatever. Call 2060, get a front subframe, bring it to my place, whatever. But I'm like, okay, can I tow it to your place today? Because I have a piece hanging, and I just dealt with this because my muffler was hanging off. And you don't want to drive around with a pipe dangling on the road. That creates sparks and that creates friction. It's not a good look.
Too. Yeah,
it's not a good look, right?
Yeah.
So I know this is a long story, and I know this is not how we expected the Twin Towers pod to start, but this did happen to me today. So let me just finish my story. So anyway, so I'm like, dude, I got to get this car home. He's like, yeah, well, no, ask him if you could tow it to my boy's house. Get that shit welded. So I call him up. I'm like, yo, what's up, dude? Can I bring my car and leave it there? I'll get the part. I'll bring it to you. I'll pay you, whatever. So yeah, bro, I'm in Buffalo and like the parking is limited, bro. Like we could probably get you in like Wednesday, but like maybe Thursday. But I mean,
I don't want to deal with somebody like that.
So it's by the way, it's Friday. So that's days.
We're looking at a week.
Yeah. I mean, and my car is fucked.
What is he, the dentist?
And here's the crazy part, okay? I drove this shit to Buffalo and back, and whatever they did to figure out what was wrong with it, they pulled the arm completely off. So now it's just dangling.
Right. Now you don't even have...
Like, it was connected with some rust. There was some rust shit that was holding it on that let me get back. Now they've pulled it off. So I'm like, dude, what do I do? And he's looking at me like I'm a piece of shit because he's like, you don't know shit about cars, bro? What are you, beta? You gay? He's looking at me like that. And I'm like, dude, please help me. I don't know anything. Can you help me, please? And he's like, all right, this is what you do, bro. Like, get this shit towed back, blah, 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 blah. I'm like, dude, all right, I only have so many tows. So I have to get it towed to Buffalo to get this shit hopefully replaced. But I got to get it home. So I'm like, do you got any zip ties? Plastic little zippies, whatever. Let's zip tie the pipe up. So that way, I'm at Mavis. That's Willow and fucking Transit. I got to get it to Garden. That's not that far. I'm like, let's zip it up. Boom, boom, boom. I'll take it home. I'll figure it out from there. I'm fucked, but whatever. So he's like, yo, I don't even know if zip ties will hold that shit. I'm like, all right, well, grab 2 or 3 of them, bring them back.
Let's just see.
Right.
Yeah.
Brings them back, zips it up. It's looking decent. I'm like, all right, let me just get this shit home. I'll call my fucking dad. Now I got to call my mom. Now I got to call fucking my grandma. Now I got to call, Mavis. I got to call AAA. I got to call fucking Johnny Appleseed. I got to call everybody. You know what I mean? To get this shit figured out.
Yeah.
Zips it up. Gives me my car back. So I'm driving. So today was supposed to be a good day. It's a Friday. It's payday. It's a weekend. It's supposed to be a good day. Now I'm kind of like, this sucks. I start driving and immediately I'm grinding. That shit bust off. Those zip ties busted with the quickness. I mean, they didn't even last 2 seconds.
Should have sued them.
So like I can feel it. It's like, I can feel it, dude. And if I hit the brake to slow down, it's even worse. because that's just putting more resistance on that pipe that's dangling down.
Yeah.
So I pull over into 7-Eleven, okay? And I'm like, I am fucked. Completely fucked. But I'm like, what can I do? So I go in my trunk. I got some like string that you use to like go through walls and shit. So I'm at 7-Eleven. I'm under my car. I'm tying my pipe up. I tie it up to some rusty shit. And like I tied it, like looking at the frame, it's like, dude, how was I driving this car? This thing is well past beat. Well past beat. So I'm tying it up. I'm trying to like get the string, like fucking whatever. I get it to a point where I feel pretty good about it after about fucking 45 minutes. And I had to drive home at like 5 miles per hour grinding. By the time I got to Garden, by the time I got to Market here in this turn right here, you could smell like metal coming off the asphalt. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just brutal. Yeah. I'm talking about just like straight drag down the hill. And like I'm like waving people like go around, whatever. Trying to, because I'm going like 5 miles an hour.
Oh yeah.
I got the shit strung up, and long story short, I'm fucked.
You made it home. So what are you gonna do?
Well, the thing to do is get a new car. That's the thing to do.
Can you make that happen by Monday?
No. No shot.
Oh, that fucking.
No shot. So like they said, what you like buy but like here's the thing: do I want to put more money into this car? Like, do I want to end up in this money pit situation?
No, you don't.
Right?
No. Yeah, don't. If the frame's gone, you're done.
I love that car. I love it to death. I love it. I feel like when you look at it, it looks like me. Like if I was a car, that's what I would look like. You know what I mean? Like that car suits me. I love it. But it's over.
Yeah, it's time to move on.
And the fact that I made it there and back today without dying or being in a fiery car wreck or et cetera.
Did you give him a little praise B?
Yes, I did. Actually, I did. God had my back today.
Yeah, but my buddy can well.
Shout outs. I'm just going to check and make sure we're still rocking here. I feel like that was a really long story. Yeah, it was like a half hour.
Really?
Yes, it was.
Dude, I've been rocking with no power steering for a week.
Really?
Yeah.
No
dude.
fluid or nothing?
It's a power steering electric rack. Whatever. I don't know the name.
Whatever.
But yeah, so every time I turn it takes like the will of 1,000 men. Dude, it does.
That's kind of what it was. So that's kind of what it was like today driving. So like I'm on the throughway, right? And I'm getting on the exits. If I let go of the wheel, my car is going that way. Like that big of an angle. Like that. Like it's going that way. So I had to like drive like this the whole way.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I had to, like, this is me going straight, like listening to Bugsy and shit, like trying to do my snaps and trying to fucking do my raps and shit, holding the wheel like this.
God, man.
Let me break it down for you real quick. So, a couple weeks ago, this shit happened. Shit fell in my lap. Whatever. I ended up on this job site. It's been working out great. I love it to death.
Keep going.
Jesus Christ. What an unprofessional piece of shit. What an unprofessional piece of shit. The shit that's on the screen right now is so funny. We're watching like Nelly, Saint Lunatics doing Air Force Ones, and they're shooting a video inside of a Nike store. They literally have a pallet jack, and they are wheeling out like 37 Air Force One boxes. You know those old Nike boxes that were like half cardboard, half orange? You might get them for Christmas back in like 2004, 2003 with a pair of fresh Air Force Ones or like maybe some Scottie Pippen basketball shoes. All my real players will remember that. But what I was getting at was... And I hate to, what's the word? What's the word when you like, bogart, like a blunt, like when you like keep. I hate
you keep going with this story?
I hate the
Still
bogart.
going?
I hate the bogart the first podcast back.
No,
but
it's
like,
fine. We needed content.
So I get back. I get back into the groove of life. I get this job. It blesses me with this opportunity to make some money and really establish myself and come up a little bit and make something happen. First week, tires done, not even a shot. Day 3, I had to go to the fucking shop, had to get new tires, had to get the tie rod, had to blah 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 blah. Boom. Okay, that's money I haven't even made yet. There's that. Week 2, Tuesday, Sabres game. Second period ends. I walk outside. Okay, I don't know if I told you this story or not yet.
No.
I walk out the door. A guy who has the same car as me across the street, Lincoln MKZ. He's like, "Yo, you got a socket set, bro?" Now, do I look like a guy who has a socket set?
I guess people just assume
Not
that every
really,
guy has
though.
one.
Not really. But by the grace of God, I actually did have a socket set in my fucking back seat with every fucking size possible. I go grab it for him. I'm in my flip-flops. I slit. You see that little... You'll see it when you go out. There's a little mud slick that's across the sidewalk. It's been there for months. I hit that. Both feet go up. I take a back bump on the cement. Smash my phone into the cement. Jackhammer it right into the cement. Phone broke. That's week 2. Week 3. Because I broke my phone, I had to sign up for this service to make calls through my computer. That service ended up being a scam. They tried to charge me $100 a day, unauthorized charges. Bank card gets canceled. Now I got no money all weekend. I got to wait till the bank opens, go to the bank on Monday, get a new card printed, yada, yada, yada. What are we on, week 3, week 4, whatever? Week 4, I get sick. I'm having what's called urinary issues. No guy wants to have urinary issues. That's not fun.
No.
It's not a good time. That's week 4. And then, to top it all off, going into week 5, my frame rots off my car as I'm driving into Buffalo. So everything's going great.
Never gets easier.
And I said that to my dad earlier today. I said, all I really want is one fucking day where I can just go to work, come home, and relax, and go to work the next day. That's all I want. It's constant shit. Never-ending shit.
Never ending.
But with all that being said, everything's going fucking swimmingly. Everything's amazing.
You got your family, you got your health.
And that's the whole thing. I'm trying to keep the glass half full. You know, at least the Twin Towers are back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? At least.
Dude, Sway Lee is so ugly, by the way.
100%. 100%.
He's one ugly guy.
So with all that being said, what's up with you?
Nothing,
Why don't you let us know what's really good?
Nah, I live a simple life. I live alone. I go to bed early. I wake
You've had
up.
some changes in your life. None that we can
Yeah,
get into.
yeah. No, I kind of prefer being alone. It's weird. It took me a while, like the first 2 months after everything happened with me, which I'm sure everyone can assume, but
Connect the dots.
I was bad. Like,
It's tough. That's a tough adjustment, dude.
yeah, like I'd go home, I'd drink anything. Dude, it didn't matter, dude. It was like rat fucking poison.
I drink anything.
Yeah,
he
I
says.
just didn't care.
That's
I
not
didn't
good.
care at all.
That's
It was
not
awful,
good.
and not a lot of people reached out. I want to, like, Chris Wolf, one person that reached out and checked on me, and I don't ever talk to him. Out of nowhere, he reached out and checked on me. I thought that was amazing.
Okay,
But
well,
you didn't even know what was going on.
No,
Right.
that's immediately
But-
you know where I was going to go.
Yeah.
Obviously, you saw the look on my face. Not only did I not know
Right.
what was going on, but dude,
Yeah.
come on.
It was bad for a while.
What was I supposed to do? And you
Right.
know for a fact, that if you would have just said, dude, shit's fucked, right? I had no idea, dude. I had no idea. And I had no idea. I'll give him a year. And I really didn't have an idea, though. I had no fucking clue, dude.
Yeah. No, it's all good.
Like, I was operating off of, and honestly, to the planes out there and to the people who watched all of our episodes and the episode where the shit went down and shit, like, that is literally what happened. I literally was here And I had no fucking clue what was going to happen. I had no idea where we were. I had no idea where we stood. I didn't know if you were going to come back next week. I didn't know if you were going to come back in a couple of weeks. I didn't know if shit was going to be fine or if shit was, I had no idea, dude. I didn't know what was up. And we were doing a thing where we were doing a weekly thing. You know what I mean? That's a lot of that was crazy, man.
It's me. I mean, it's my stupidity messed everything.
And that's
up
not what I'm getting at. I'm not trying to pry that out of you.
It's true.
But the point, all I'm getting at really is just to say, based on what you're telling me right now, like what you were going through at that time, I didn't know.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Yeah, I kind of didn't even want to talk to anybody.
I assumed that everything was the way it was when we split.
Yeah.
I just figured that. I wouldn't have ever been able to guess. You know what I mean? I don't keep in touch with shit. I don't look at shit. I don't know.
Right.
I really don't know. Unless you tell me, I really don't know. But, I always thought that it was important to somehow, and I said this when I did the solo episode, I always wanted to someday get you back here so that we could, get this going, because I felt like we really had something strong.
Well, we did, and we do.
I agree.
I think,
and that's why we're back, because it is that strong. Like, it's just something that's just.
Yeah, I mean, there's a little bit, every emotion you can ever, shame, guilt, anger. I think I was completely psychotic. Like,
we got it. Well, here's what I'll say. We got a lot to discuss offline.
Yeah.
Like, because I still really don't really know what happened. But I mean, whatever, dude. I mean, this is the thing. When a guy that you care about and that you want, that you have, like, I'm going to put you over here, but just because, this is not something that I could sit down and do with any person, right? You know what I mean? Like, it takes a special kind of cat to be able to come in here and do this. It's not your everyday guy. You can't just pull someone off the street. So, like, that is most important to me. I would rather be able to do this and be able to have this, and whatever bullshit aside from that is whatever. I'm not going to be the type of person that's like, oh, well, we were doing the show and you didn't do the show, so we can never do the show again. No, I don't care about that. I'd rather do the show. I would rather do the show. So for me, welcome back.
The catchphrase.
Welcome back. For me, it just makes more sense. I would rather things be like this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever, dude. Whatever. Shit happens, dude. People deal with shit. When you bring girls into the mix and you bring kids into the mix, you got crazy levels of shit that I can't really even understand or comprehend. So,
yeah,
fuck it is what I'm getting at.
And everything's good now, so that's all that really matters. So
there you go. That's all that fucking matters.
Everybody loves each other. We're all happy.
Everyone's cool,
a happy
man.
family.
Everyone's
and that's
cool.
all that really matters. When you wake up, you're like, fuck my car. But
the moral of the story is that everyone who watched the last episode that we were on, they knew that eventually, they didn't know when, but they knew that eventually they would see their YouTube timeline light up with a new Twin Towers podcast.
Did you remember that girl who put that comment on there that said, like, it's coming to an end soon?
And it did.
Yeah. I wonder who that was.
She, like, prophesized the future. She was like, yes, all of your shit will come to the end in the ashes. It will burn, and it was like, whoa.
Yeah.
She actually predicted the end. So I got to really pee bad.
What now, bitch?
But I'm going to ask you to pontificate and elaborate on what your feelings were, because I would just love to hear this. I think this would be juicy stuff. What would you like to say about being part of the show for 14 weeks, and then all of a sudden, whatever happens, we split, and then Ethan's on the show? Thoughts on that?
So first of all, Ethan. No, I'm just kidding. I love Ethan. No, I was sad when it stopped and everything, but it was sad. I'm a people pleaser. I don't like making anyone upset, so it's tough. I run from confrontation. I really don't like, unless I'm really mad. But I'm not good at confrontation. I don't like that stuff. I want to make everybody happy. It's tough to do. You can't do it. So it's harder to explain then it's tough. It's not something that I was proud of, but hey, we're back, so it doesn't really matter at this point. I'm happier now. I'm in a good spot. I'm doing my thing. I'm covering bases, killing time right now.
Facing time?
I'm facing time like Aaron Davies.
Could be 12 years, 14 years. Could be life.
What'd you do, man?
Watch this.
What'd you do?
I heard something interesting as I was taking one of my patented trademark pisses, that you don't like confrontation. It's interesting because I agree to some level. However, in certain scenarios, you seem to really like confrontation, such as when we're at, what's it called?
Chop Shop.
Yes, Chop Shop, and somebody's fucking around with the jukebox.
I got in a thing a few weeks ago.
And
too.
that was what I was going to bring up, too. The thing with Dewey, where...
No.
Yo, fuck y'all, man. Y'all want to fuck with me? Wow, I'm a wild boy. I'm a
That's
wild
pretty
boy.
much how I am. Yeah, it's pretty much how I don't know. Like, something snaps in me where I was like, oh, fuck.
It turned into the Wild Boy video.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, if my boys... I don't know. It's like old school, but if my boys getting something, I'm like, yeah, tell me more. And then a week later, I'll be like...
I have to ask this question because it's, we're taping and shit. And
what?
The fans are going to be thinking the same thing I'm thinking right now, so I have to ask. So, if your boys are in a precarious position, that's, you kind of fucking gully up a little bit, you know what I mean?
Yeah, get gully on them.
Right. So what was it about our situation that made that different, where you didn't feel like it was that type of thing, where you had to do that?
What do you mean?
For me.
Oh, at the Chop Shop?
Just in general with what happened in the show's trajectory. What was the difference there that where you didn't was it because it wasn't like a singular incident where it was in front of you, where somebody, like, if you saw someone fucking with me in the jukebox, that's one thing where you'll get, you know what I mean, you see that. This was another thing entirely, and I'm being careful about this, but like, where in my opinion, and in maybe some of the fans' minds, and maybe I got fucked a little bit, kind of, maybe. It depends on how you look at it. I'm not saying what happened or didn't happen, but, did you feel in any way that was the same type of thing where it was like, well, this is my boy and you're fucking with him and, fuck you type of thing?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, that's, yeah, absolutely. I did. It's a different thing. I don't know what, like, the alpha thing comes out, like, I'm gonna fuck you up.
Well, that's a whole different, that's like a physical factor.
Like mentally, and like, that the situation we were in, I mean, I had ultimatums. I really couldn't do, I really had not that anyone set them for me, but I knew what
I'm sure they were apparent.
I knew what the end result was going to be, and if I knew what ended up happening, I wouldn't even have,
Well, right, and that's the whole thing, and none of us knew what was going to happen, or else it would have probably went a lot differently, obviously.
But
I'm assuming.
At that point in my life, my drinking was completely out of control. Literally.
It happens.
Yeah. I mean, I was drinking from like fucking 9 a.m. till fucking I went to bed,
Well, it's tough when you work at, and I don't have to cut this because I don't work there
it's
anymore.
Not when
it's
I
tough
work.
when you work at Becker Farms and you fucking can pound drinks, vodka, cider, boom, boom, all day long. I mean, I'll say it on record because I don't plan on ever going back there. You can agree or disagree or not be involved.
No,
I used to get drunk the entire time I fucking worked there. That's what I did. Oscar, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? I really don't care because, I mean, the fact of the matter is that's just what happened. And that's not a cool thing. That's not a good thing, but that is what happened.
No, I think a lot of it had to do with getting older, too. I don't know if that, I mean...
In what way?
Like, you're not doing a job you really want to do.
Right.
At that point, and you're kind of like, let's make the fucking best of it.
That's how I always thought about that, was like, obviously I had known from being in several places and doing several different things that like my goal in life was not to work at a fucking bar in a vineyard. But with that being said, it was summertime. I was with you, and
Right,
we were
and
having
that-
a good
and-
time. I mean, it just
Dude,
like
when we get together,
that's what I'm saying, and that's what was going on at work, dude. Remember when we did the thing where we started dressing up?
yeah.
Out of nowhere.
That was
and,
kinda
like,
cool.
That was awesome. That's what I'm saying, dude. So like that was so much fun that, and also not only that, but like the fact that we were able to like make that work because there was a lot of, I mean, who knows, right? You kind of went out on a limb for me and were like, yeah, I'm going to bring this guy into the work fold. Like you vouched for me, honestly. And honestly, like I wouldn't have got that job if you didn't do that. And it worked out good where we ended up being in a position where like we were kind of running the show and it was fun because we could do whatever we wanted and we would be hanging out at work, but like our responsibility together is to like run this place and close this place correctly and shit.
We were good at it too.
I agree. And like we did certain things where it made it fun and it made it cool for them and like we were kind of like a team. Like when we would go in on Saturdays together in the same car and we'd be dressed to the nines and shit. It was kind of sweet, actually. It actually was kind of cool.
Yeah. Looking back, it looks a lot.
So I want to say too that was another part of the whole thing because what was going on was like we were doing this shit every week and then we were working together all the time on the weekends or on the days leading up to it and we'd be doing shit in between or whatever and that facilitated stories and shit like that. We'd be around for the same type of customer interaction and shit like that. That really lended. I know they didn't want us to talk about Becker Farms, but
Yeah.
now that I'm not at Becker Farms, I really don't give a fuck.
Hey, don't burn the bridges.
Whatever. And here's the thing. You know what I mean? Like if the opportunity presented itself where I could go back and help them, I would do that. Because I actually like those people. They're cool people.
Oh, all of them are great.
They were cool to me. They were cool to you. Like they were cool to everybody. But that was part of it too. Was that like you had disappeared from that environment as well, and you had disappeared from this environment. Actually, as a matter of fact, you actually, I guess it's just part of what you do is just get up and fucking leave. And I guess that's just something we're gonna have to live with and understand is the planes. Because that's just something that you do. But,
Facts.
Becker Farms was fun. Let's just wrap that up
it was
in a
fun.
nice bow. It was it was fun, dude. I mean, that was a cool time. I mean, how many other times will we be in a situation where, like, this guy who owns this giant thing that's like a Western New York staple where they host all these events and Halloween shit, they just like entrust that to me and you to like handle.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
That was a fun time, actually.
I know. I'm looking back a little
In retrospect.
nostalgic on it. Yeah. It was
kinda
It was fun. It's nice because you're out in like the vineyards. It's warm out.
It's a cool place.
Everyone's happy. 'Cause
It's a
they're
cool
drinking.
place. Yeah, man. It's actually a cool place.
Yeah.
I like it there.
Yeah, I'd like to go visit.
Whatever happened? What was the finality with you and them? Did you ever speak to them again?
No.
Really,
Yeah, I think that was just.
dude?
I think they kind of just accepted that.
I mean,
As,
I would go in and be like, "Yo, so where's Mike?
oh yeah, yeah.
Yo, so where's Mike at? Yo, have you talked to Mike? Yeah, your boy Mike. I mean, he texted me, but then he didn't answer. I'd be like, dude,
Oh,
I don't
did. Yeah,
fucking know. I don't know.
Yeah, boy.
I don't know. Like, I don't fucking know what he's doing.
I've
I
done
don't.
that with so many jobs.
Yeah, dude. So Mike, your boy Mike, y'all gonna do the podcast? I mean, he didn't come Saturday, but I texted him. He didn't. It's like I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I could have went back. Like
And
a month
I
later.
got everybody I talked to. I got the sense from them that they thought I was hiding something from them, and I actually wasn't. Though that's the funny part. And they all talked to me as if they were like, "Yeah, so like, what's really going on with Mike? Like, you can tell me." Wink, wink. It's like, I don't know, dude. I don't know anything. They're like, "Yeah, but you're his boy, so you probably talk to him, right? And you probably know where he's at, right?" No, actually, I don't. You fucking dickheads. I love you guys though. If you ever see this, but
They're all ghetto.
so yeah, that was awkward.
Yeah. Sorry.
Hey, whatever, man. Whatever.
Sorry.
The thing about me is, like, if enough time goes by, I really don't give a fuck. I don't care. Whatever, dude. What am I gonna do? Yeah, no, I don't fuck with Mike no more. I'm not gonna do. Well, why would I do that? That would only affect me.
It's funny because somebody, I'll tell you off camera, told me that. You said that.
Dude, okay.
I swear to God, dude.
I can't wait to hear who said that because
I cannot wait to
First
tell
of all, oh my God. First of all, I never fucking said that. Let's get that out of the way
Well,
now.
it wasn't like verbatimly, fuck.
Second of all, if I even did ever say that, let's say I did say that, that would be just out of
Well, I wouldn't care anyways.
pure being pissed off in the moment.
Right.
Like, what I would, like, come on, what am I going to do? Dude, that's the way I look at it. Like, all right, put it this way. A couple months ago, they're going to hate that I brought this up, but they'll know why I had to, and they'll know that this is all part of their comeuppance. I went to the Bills-Bucks game. Okay, Bucks came to Buffalo. They come every fucking 8 years. It's a big thing. We went in 2009. We went in 2017. Yep. Guess what? It's 2025. They're coming back. So, like, in July, I texted Ange and Tyler and was like, yo, let's get tickets. Come on, man. Bucks, Bills, dude. 8 years. Every 8 years, dude. Here we go. They blew me off a little bit. I kept bringing it up. It's getting close to the game. Keep bringing it up. I'm not really getting anything back. Whatever. It's very clear to me that they're not going to come. They don't want to go. Whatever. Ange, to his credit, the night before sent out a text and was like, yo, since we didn't get tickets, like, do you want to come over and watch the game? Like, he did do that. I'll give him that. But basically, like, I asked them for like 6 months to get tickets. And I'll also say, Burning Bridges alumni Ethan, right out of the gate, was like, I'm not going. I don't want to go. That's respect, right? Yeah. Exactly. That's a full respect. Yeah. So it's like he was out. He didn't even entertain it. They were, dude, they busted his balls and were like, dude, this is going to be legendary. Bucks, Bills, like, this is crazy. Like, you got to go. Come on, you pussy. You have to. They didn't go. So, like, it's the day of. I haven't heard from either one of them, really, except for that little text from Ange. I sent him one back. I was like, yo, I'm going to the stadium. I got an extra ticket. If you want to come, sit next to me. I sent him that. I fucking drove there by myself. I watched the whole fucking game by myself, alone in Bucks gear, surrounded by the Bills Mafia. We all know about the Bills Mafia.
We do. Let's go, boys.
Right? And, I'm sitting there, and I'm looking around, and I'm looking at this empty seat, and I'm like, this is fucked. You know what I mean? Because, like, back in 2009, we took the Chevy Trailblazer. We had it packed with guys. We bought like 8 tickets in the nosebleeds. All of us lined up. Brian, Tyler, Ethan, Angelo, Big White, fucking whoever. I don't even know who went. Doesn't even matter. And then the 2017, dressed up like a pirate. K1, Jano, Mike, Caesar, Jed. Boom, boom, boom. Gigi Duval.
Dove.
Rolled up. You know what I'm saying? And now
Yeah.
I'm sitting there by myself.
Ooh.
Looking around at the Ralph, last year of the Ralph. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this
Yeah.
is fucked up. And whatever, you can say what you want to say, but everybody knows what that game means. To me, and just in general, Bills, Bucks. Come on, dude. That's crazy shit. In Buffalo, that happens once every 8 years. Come on, dude. They knew. Everybody knows. Sat there by myself. But then I'm driving home, and I'm like kind of... I'm kind of pissed about it. And I'm thinking, like, it's kind of fucked up. They made me go by myself. I had to go by myself. Man, it's fucked.
You drove up there by yourself?
Yes. Parked by myself. Walked in by myself. Sat there by myself. Watched the Bucks lose by myself. Walked out by myself.
I think I would have cried.
Yeah.
Did
exactly.
you? Did
no,
you?
I didn't cry. No,
No?
fuck no. Hell no. Did I want to? Different story. But no, I didn't cry. Came home. And I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, man, how could they do me like that? How could they make me sit there by myself, man? Like, that's fucked. Like, I'm at this game, and I'm sitting there, I got an empty seat. Matt DiTullio, by the way, shout outs, is the one who gave me the tickets. Okay, because I was going to buy tickets because I thought there was 3 of us going. Then he was like, yo, I know you're a huge Bucks fan. I'm not going to the game. I got some comic shit going on in Canada. I would love you to use my seats. I'm not using them, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, all right, cool. Take them, whatever, go. by myself, sit there by myself, and then I'm driving home and I'm thinking about this for weeks, and I keep, obviously I'm talking about it now. It was a thing. It was a thing, dude. It made an impact on me. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm sitting there by myself. I'm looking around. I'm like, dude, this is fucked up. But like, am I going to stop being friends with those guys over just because they didn't want to go to the game that day? Like, I've known them guys for 25 fucking years. And that's really the point I'm getting at. It's like, everybody has different shit that's going on. And, it just comes down to like, it's not the fact that they didn't go. That wasn't like a personal slight against me. It wasn't to say fuck you. And the shit that happened with you where the show ended and all that, it wasn't to say fuck me. It just worked out that way. And like, unfortunately, I caught the brunt of it in that moment. But for me to say, okay, yeah, the last 15 years of all the times we've hung out and all the, years and years and years of us being friends, like I'm going to throw that aside over one day where you guys were busy or whatever. It's like, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And maybe that's, some people might look at it a different way and they might be like, well, no, yeah, you should stand up for yourself and like don't put up with any shit. It's like, well, yeah, but I've done shit like that too. Like I've not wanted to go to certain shit and I've missed certain shit and I've maybe not been there when I was supposed to be. It's like I'm not gonna throw away 20 fucking years of prestige and an established friendship over some shit that really doesn't have anything to do with me. Really, it does because I'm involved, but
Right.
it really doesn't.
They're not looking at it the same way you are.
Exactly, and that's what it comes down to. It's like I could easily be like, yeah, they fucked me, but it's like, no, they had something to do that day, and that's what I'm getting. The reason I tell that story is not only to bring it up again, because I know they're gonna love that I brought it up again, because I keep saying I'm never gonna bring it up again, but also to say that like shit does happen, and it's really not that important to me that you like. I'm very flexible, and I understand that life happens, right? And you have a child and a person that you're involved with. You know what I mean? It's like that's all shit that's got nothing to do with me. So the most important thing for me is to just carry on the legacy of the show. All I wanted to do was do the show, and I'm so happy to be back on the couch doing the show. And God only knows if this episode will ever see the light of day. I really can't.
It will. It better.
I hope so, but
Why wouldn't it?
I don't know. It would be my fault.
We got to get some wings tonight.
I'm down. Where do you want to get wings from? I'm down for wings. I haven't had wings in a minute. I've been so down for wings. That sounds prime.
Yeah,
That sounds Logan Paul KSI prime.
It sucks though. You can't get them delivered because they get soggy.
That's true. That's a true wing guy right there who knows what's up.
Yeah, I know
Put them in
about my
that.
wings.
Put them in that box. Oh, by the way, now that you brought that up, that stinger last night, primo.
Yeah,
I'm talking 10 out of 10. Who made that shit?
I won't say her name,
Dude,
but
that shit was prime. I'm talking prime. I'm talking Lunchly.
Lunchly.
Yes, dude. I'm talking Lunchly, dude. That shit was Lunchly.
I love Mr. Beast.
Dude, that shit hit. And, like, it was wrapped up so tight and perfect. Like, you could pull the wax paper off and none of the steak fell out.
And
it was all, like, it was all in a nice, like, oh, dude, it was so fucking good.
You must have been very hungry too.
Oh, I waited. Because when I got to Frankie's, I was hungry. I could have ate it right there. I brought it home. I waited hours.
You let it marinate.
I waited, dude. I was like, I'm gonna let myself get as hungry as possible. Oh. Drank a couple beers, hung out, played a couple games of NHL, and I knew I had, the thing that made me so relaxed was I knew I had that in my back pocket. Like I knew I had that stinger. Yeah. You know, I said I didn't have to worry about that. Like, oh yeah, I know I got that stinger waiting. So everything's gonna be cool in a couple hours, no matter what. Pop that shit out.
Oh fuck yeah! You're making me hungry,
dude. That shit hit.
Honey mustard.
I've never gotten a honey mustard stinger. That was the first one I've ever had.
Honey
I would
mustard
always get
is
like medium.
great. I don't like normal mustard, but honey mustard's fine.
No, mustard sucks, but honey mustard,
What do you rake on?
I agree with him though. I don't like regular mustard is ass. Like if I go to Wendy's, no mustard. Double stack, no mustard.
Right. If it's on there, I'll go.
McDouble, no mustard. That's the only thing I don't want. I want all the other shit: ketchup, onions, pickles, boom, 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 boom. No mustard. Honey mustard? Now we're talking business.
Honey mustard on a sub, man. Turkey, bacon, honey mustard.
Oh, that was oh my god, that was the who was that? Was that you?
Yeah.
Was that your shit?
Yeah.
It was your shit. So I would call Caesar and I'd be like, "Yo, let me get the Kaminsky."
Yeah. Kaminsky Club, baby.
Yes, that's what it was.
Kaminsky Club.
Yes, it was. It really was. That is true.
You got to run that back.
Be like, yo, let me get the Kaminsky. He's like, oh, you want the Kaminsky Club? Yeah, honey must, lettuce, tomato, onion, banana peppers, honey must. And it would hook it up, and I would get that shit and be like, man, this shit is fucking
should have been on the menu, I'm telling you.
Why doesn't anybody else do this?
Well, I got it from Tim Hortons. They were doing it a long time ago.
On their turkey club?
Yeah, they would put honey mustard on it.
Wow.
Yeah, so I kind of ripped it, like Nature Boy ripped
That's
it.
what you do.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Buddy Rogers
At
or
the
whatever.
end of my tenure at Maxwell, because I knew I was on the way out and there was drama brewing, and I knew I was going to find something better and skedaddle out of there, I started just ripping shit off. I started doing because they wanted me to do specials and put them on the board and shit. So I started doing the rodeo burger, Burger King knockoff.
With the onion rings on it?
Yes. The Big Macs with an X. That's chopped lettuce, Thousand Island, sesame seed bun. You know what I mean?
You just took Burger King's
ripping. The Cooper chicken quesadilla. That's a Malnaro's ripoff. You chop up the banana peppers, the onions, boom, mixing it. Just ripping people off, taking their name and flipping it a little bit, like sampling their food.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, same
yeah, it's
shit.
a sample, like Kanye.
Right. The Kaminsky Club was legendary, though. That was some real shit. I used to order that. Back in the day, when Caesar was like the man at Frankie's, I used to just hit him up and be like, I want this, boom, boom, boom. I'd go there, pick it up. He'd be, yeah, don't worry about it. You know what I mean? Like, he just, same thing you did last night, essentially.
Well, I paid for yours.
That's not what he did. But yes, close to same. I didn't know that's what you did, but...
Well, because you gave me the money.
I didn't want it for free, though. I wanted to pay...
You technically didn't get it for free.
I wanted to pay and give you money. Because Mike brought over... Look what's on again. Mike brought over, I'm going to guess, at least 4 12-packs in a row. Where I was like... And I said to him, too, I was like, yeah, no, I'll get you. Just get whatever. I'll get you. And I never got him. So I brought him some money yesterday, and I was, I didn't want to be that guy.
I feel like
you wouldn't have cared. You would have never asked for it, but it's just like the point. It's like, I don't want to be that guy.
Yeah, he's asking me
that
again.
That does add up, though. That does add up.
Does.
Like, if I brought over 4 12-packs in a row and the guy didn't give me $5 or whatever, I'd be like, all right, it's getting a little out of control, dude.
What was remember, who was the guy who offered somebody a ride? He's like, yo, I got to go up to Burt or something, or Alcott, and he's like, you want to come with me? And the guy
dude,
was
was J-Mac for the mall.
Yeah,
it was like, yeah, I'm going to the mall. You want to go? Yeah, where? Galleria? Yeah, we're going to Galleria. You want to go? Yeah, I'm down. All right, yeah, just throw me $10 gas and you can come.
Right, so you can't offer me to come and then ask for gas.
Right, I wasn't going to go. I wasn't planning on going.
Right.
You're asking me to go, so I'm going to go with you, but now you want me to pay for you to get there and bring me.
So weird.
Do you remember J-Max lot?
No.
You don't remember that?
No.
Okay, so you remember my house on Livingston?
Yeah.
You had the driveway on the left. On the right was next to the Provenzanos, but there was lawn there.
Yeah.
One time...
where he'd park?
Yes!
Oh, okay.
In the winter, dude. In the winter. So me and Creech were at my house, and somehow we were talking to J-Mac, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to come get you guys, whatever. I'll be right there. Comes out, he's like, yeah, I'm in the driveway. And we walk out my side door, and we're like, where is he? We walk out, we're like, I don't see him, whatever. And we come out the front, past the front porch, and we look over, and he's parked where there's no driveway. It's just straight up curb and grass. Parked in a spot that doesn't even exist. This is not a spot. He made it into a spot. And that spot became J-Max lot for the next 5 years. Like, that became a place where you could park. Like, you could, like, okay, if Bill was at my house, you could be like, yeah, dude, just pull your car up into J-Max lot, and he would know where to go. Like, he would go into that same spot. Like, it became a thing
That's wild.
from J-Max. Yeah.
He was I wonder what happened. I haven't
No
seen him
idea.
in forever.
No idea. Yeah.
I hope he's doing good.
I hope so, too. Fuck.
Oh, I got a good story before we wrap up. I don't think I ever told this on the pod yet. But okay, so last
Probably
Thanksgiving,
not.
this last Thanksgiving, but the Thanksgiving before, I was working up at the EC, and
The what?
I don't want to like name it, but
The
where I was
EC?
bartending in Buffalo.
Oh, yes. Okay. All right.
And,
the venue in Buffalo.
So it's the night before Thanksgiving.
okay. Crazy night, by the
Yeah,
way.
one of the busiest party nights ever.
Biggest party nights. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm bartending, whatever. This guy comes up to me, and he goes, "Hey, do you know Molly? I know a girl named Molly." I'm like, "Yeah, she working over there, whatever."
Okay.
Comes back. He's like,
Oh, okay. I see. All right.
gives
yeah.
me like 4 or 5 pills of fucking
God.
Molly.
It's not good, boys.
He's like, "Yo, yeah," and I open my hand. He put their Hello Kitty tablets. I'm like, "Okay, whatever."
Jesus.
Throw them in my pocket. Don't even think about it.
Right.
Like,
Whatever. Hey, yeah, whatever.
cares?
You didn't take any.
No.
Okay.
So, a few hours goes by. It's closing time. Like, whatever. I'm like, all right, I got to get out of here. It's like 2:30 in the morning. I got to go home. I have, Thanksgiving.
Sure. Big
So,
night.
I fucking suck driving at night. And I'm coming back from Buffalo, heading to Lockport, and I take the Peace Bridge exit.
I know.
No
that one.
turning around.
I know that one. Yeah.
Yep.
Scary, actually.
And I have unreturned empties in my car, like bags of them in the back of my Jeep. Yeah, so a bunch of empty beer cans, whatever.
Not
And
ideal.
I didn't even think about the
The
Molly.
Molly that was in your pocket.
Right.
For
So
Hello Kitty tab.
I'm pulling up to like customs, and
Right.
I'm like, oh, fuck. So I grab them.
Please tell
and
me
I
you
just-
ate all 4 of them.
No, I threw them on the ground. I threw them on the ground.
What do you mean? Like Andy Samberg?
I threw them like in the
I threw it
passenger-
on the ground.
I don't even know what that is, but so I just threw them on the ground, and I pulled up to like customs too fast, and they're like, "Hey, sir, back up a little," and immediately I'm like, "Oh, great! Like I already fucked up once."
So you're going into Canada at this
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Okay. Not on purpose, but
Not on
you're-
purpose.
right.
But they're probably looking at me like, "Oh, what a fucking idiot."
What is this guy?
So I get up to customs. I'm like, "I just made a wrong turn. I'm sorry. It's 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
I have empty beer
I
cans.
didn't mean to do this. I did not want to be in this situation.
Right.
Yeah.
And she's like, "Hold on, let me make a call or something." So I wait there for like 3 minutes, and then she's like, "Okay, just pull your car into number 6." Like a little thing where you pull your car. So
Number
I'm like,
6.
I'm like,
It's like there's
oh.
that many. Holy shit.
yes. So dude, I'm like, "Oh, great." So I pull in like this little lot, and I'm like, "What is gonna happen?" And
I don't know.
I look at this little building, and like 6 customs agents, dude, all in uniform, come out, dude, flashlights all over me, and they're like,
Were you flipping lids?
I was like,
Were
all
you
right,
panic
well,
attack
I was
mode?
already thinking in my head, like, all right, I have to tell my family I can't make it to Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Right.
So they're asking me questions and stuff. They knew I wasn't drunk.
Right.
So-
Were you though?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right. You got lucky there.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. So
got lucky
they're
there.
like, "Oh, come out of the car, leave everything inside the car." I'm like,
Oh.
everything? So I'm like, shit, I can't hide any.
Now, where did you drop the pills at this
Dude,
point?
so I tried to
Like
get them.
in the street?
No, in my car.
Oh.
Dude, they were still in there when I got home. So I tried to drop them like in between the seat of the passenger side, but like some of them fell onto the mat, like in the So
They were visible.
they were searching my car, and then after 5 minutes, the guy's like, "All right, you're good, man. We'll show you how to get back." And I was like,
They never found.
Nope. And when I drove home, I could see them.
So they were there. They were readily apparent.
Unless they saw like a car seat and were like, oh, there's probably vitamins or something.
Hello Kitty vitamins.
Or they just said like, all right, he's fine. It was such a ridiculous thing because I would never buy that.
You got very lucky, dude.
I know, and I drove home like in complete silence, like an hour in silence.
No music.
No, dude, I was so nervous. Like I wasn't even gonna like bend over and throw him out the window.
Right. Fuck it. You don't even want to touch him at that point.
And then you have to go back through American customs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And like I tried to explain to her because I'm like, please. Like,
I got turned around. I wasn't going there. I wasn't there. I just,
it was such an innocent thing, but
how did America treat you? Because usually they're more dicks.
She let me go right through after
Really?
I explained the situation. Yeah, I'm sure they maybe walk-eat her or something.
Hopefully.
Like, let this fucking kid go.
He's flipping out.
He's a fucking idiot.
He don't know what he's doing. He just wants to get home. He took the wrong exit.
It was so, and you can't turn around.
You got really lucky though, because if they would have fucking pulled them pills, you could have been
right. And then
big...
it's like, oh, what he's got.
Oh,
it's
Mike,
like,
yeah, Mike's a
fucking
Molly.
do 'em.
Yeah, Mike's a Molly dealer.
Yeah.
Oh man,
The guy actually gave me like a slip with his number on it too, and it said like,
oh, so he's like a real dealer.
yeah.
He gave out,
And I
slip.
had that in my pocket.
He gave out like, remember when Mark Bonanno handed out? This was the GOAT. This was like one of the greatest. Remember when Mark Bonanno handed out at the high school? He handed out little slips of paper that said, "Harass the Habs fan," and it had Levi's number on it.
Yes.
That was one of the greatest. Like, I don't care if Mark Bonanno kills my mom. I will always respect Bouillon because he did that
was
move.
fucking amazing.
That was one of the greatest fucking things I've ever fucking seen.
I don't think Levi changed his number after.
Levi and Bouillon had a nice fucking rivalry.
They did. They had like a weird rivalry in video games.
It was sick, actually. Like they fucking. I loved getting in on that. Like, 2K sucks.
Oh, yeah.
I was on the 2K6 side with Levi, but I didn't care about that.
I was on Bouillon's
I
side,
didn't care. I really didn't care about the games that much. All I wanted was just to feed the flames of Bouillon versus Levi. That's all I cared about.
Yeah.
Like,
I can't
whatever.
believe he did that.
I'll play any game. I'll play NHL 06 or 2K6.
Did
I
he
could
get
care
in
less.
trouble for that?
No. That was hilarious, by the way.
Yeah, that
and
was like-
and Levi's phone got fucking rocked, by the way. Yeah. Like, I have a vivid memory of being on the bus and having that little slip in my hand and having my little earphones in and like my mini disc player or whatever bullshit I had from 05. And I'm like looking at that little slip and just thinking like, man, these guys are crazy. I don't know what's up with these new guys I'm
That's
involved
such
with,
a
but they're
great
crazy.
prank idea.
That was awesome.
We should do that to somebody. We should dox somebody's number on the next show.
It was fucking awesome, man.
Anyone who likes the team we're playing against. Oh, I should check the Sabres score.
So yeah, but I guess like the video. I guess subscribe. I don't really know. I mean, Mike, you want to do this again?
Yeah, let's do it again.
I guess we'll be back.
And we'll do it again.
I mean, this was fun, and I'm ready to chill now. I'm ready to fucking really get after it now, because now, like, this was the thing that was like in my way of being able to just like fully relax.
It's really gonna get ugly now.
Oh, it's gonna get ugly now. I'm glad that no one's gonna see what's gonna happen now. But yeah,
No.
yeah. I mean, by all means, if there's any planes left, we appreciate your,
Land on the runway.
stick-to-itiveness to ride with the boys, and obviously, I just like doing this. This is just fun to just talk shit, like just to get that car story out and the fucking, just to get that out of my body is nice. So this is a good thing for me. I really would like to continue doing this if possible.
Yeah. Oh, I got a meeting in about 15 minutes.
Fair enough. So we're gonna watch some Yellow Wolf videos, and I'm gonna do what's called music video torture, which is when someone's sitting here, it's usually Mike, and I just play videos that are just annoying and not what they would listen to, but they have to deal with it because we're at my apartment, and that's what we're gonna do. And it's gonna be fun. I'm gonna have a great time. I'm gonna be pulling up Yellow Wolf and Bugsy and all this shit, and we're gonna laugh, and you guys are really gonna miss out on a great time. I can't really speak for him, but for me, it's gonna be fun. So yeah, by all means, like, subscribe. What were the old phrases? We like you, we love you, we respect you, we appreciate you. For me, Twin Towers Pod. We'll be back next week, I guess.
Don't piss me off.
And don't piss me off.
Don't piss me off. How about that?
And that's the bottom line. So yeah, it was a pleasure. Mike, you want to add anything before we... I hope everything worked. That's the key.
Yeah, me too.
Because I do feel like this was not maybe the greatest episode, but it's going to be fun to watch.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Am I wrong about that?
It's gotta be. I hope so.
I think it would be fun to watch.
I don't know. I'll probably watch it when it gets uploaded.
Yeah.
And then I'll make sure the views go high.
And again, when we started this, we didn't give a fuck about anything. And all of a sudden,
And donate to our GoFundMe.
Yeah. Get Corey Balser sack in the NFL. All right, time to drink some beers and order some wings, all right? So everybody, we love you, we respect you, we appreciate you, we care about you. I'm Cody B. Nah, I'm not Cody B.
Cody B?
I'm not Cody B. That's
What
a
is
lie.
that, the kid that used to make those songs?
Oh, my God. We're not done yet. Hold on a second. We're not done yet. Hold on. No. We're not done yet. Because I got to tell you who I saw at Consumers, dude.
Oh, boy.
So I walk into Consumers. Cody B reminded me of that. I walk into Consumers, and who do I see?
Mr. Gatorade powder.
And I go. I'm like, does he even go by that? Like, is that even what people call it? Like,
You can't say it.
Right?
The last initial.
right? That's what I'm saying. It's
initial.
like if I hadn't seen you for a couple months.
Mike K. What's
Exactly.
up?
Yes, exactly. If I hadn't seen you in a couple months and I was like, and I saw you at 7-Eleven, I was like, Mikey K.
No dat.
What would you think exactly?
You ain't getting no dat from
Right,
me.
exactly. So I was like, and he gave me a cold response, very cold, for someone who let him sleep on my mom's couch during a tough time, for someone who let him stay at my place during a tough. He gave me a very cold shoulder.
Oh, maybe.
He said what's up and shit, but like he was very cold for how he should be. Like if he did for me what I did for him, and then he saw me and was like Cody B, I'd be like, dude, what's up, brother? How you doing, man? Good to see you. But he didn't give me that at all.
Yeah.
But then we were talking about later about I actually texted the group I'm in, and I'm like, dude, I have a crazy story. You guys are never gonna believe this. So here's the timeline. I go out with Ange and Matt and his cousin. Matt tries to hook up with this girl. I cock-blocked him. He got mad at me and yelled at me about how I didn't have a job at the time and insulted me. Then, a week later, he felt bad, and he was doing a Twitch channel where he was giving away G Fuel. On his Twitch channel, he was playing Fortnite and giving away G Fuel. He rigged it so I could win because he felt bad that he dissed me for not having a job the week before. So he rigged it so I won one of the tubs of G Fuel. Then he ends up staying at my house.
Oh, I don't want.
And you end up because of this timeline of events. So basically, long story short, short story long, you consumed a product because of Matt Tullio via. It's one of the craziest stories of all time. By the way, strawberry lemonade, which sounds like the most burning, awful flavor that you can even imagine. Lemonade, strawberry, like, like, dude, like. And that all happened, by the way, that all happened at my house because whatever happened, He literally snuck away, waddled into the kitchen like a mouse, grabbed it off the fridge, and then did whatever. And then when so you didn't even know he was there, and you you didn't even know he was there, and you texted me separately and were like, "Yo, I just blah, 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 whatever." I put the pieces together. He did one of the scummiest, most dastardly moves I've ever heard of in my life.
The thing is, I just would have gave him money if you needed a few dollars.
Right?
It's not that big of a deal.
Isn't it so much worse to like make someone do that?
Well, I just ended up throwing it in a thing of water and shaking it up with some ice, and I got a drink out of it.
It worked out good then.
That was like 7-8 years ago. This was back. We're talking ages ago. This doesn't even apply to us anymore. But the funny part about it is the timeline of Matt DiTullio to me, to like the way it transpired, like the amount of the people that are involved in that story, like the degrees of 6 degrees of separation.
It's amazing. It's one of my favorite stories ever. And if you've never heard this Mikey K G Fuel story, by all means, if you see me out in Buffalo, in Lockport, in Tonawanda, Niagara Falls, just come up to me and say, "Hey, I would love to hear Mikey K."
But if you see me on the streets, shorty, you don't know me.
You don't know me. You don't know me. That's correct.
Yeah. What? You don't know me.
All right, so
don't be a groupie. Keep it moving, shawty.
Was that story okay?
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
I know
so
I crossed the line.
It
was a long, long time ago, and it's one of the funniest stories ever. So if you like the way it unfolded and how scummy it was, is one of the best. Like if you see me, honestly, out there,
I didn't have many reps. I was kind of green at that time too, so I was
obviously.
Yeah, I was like.
But obviously, so was I, because I'm housing this motherfucker. That's the guy that did that to you. I'm letting him stay at my fucking place.
Yeah.
So he's working both of us in a big way. He ate my pizza, dude.
You ate your pizza?
Yeah, dude. He ate my pizza.
The whole pizza?
So like I ordered a za, right? And like he's sleeping on my mom's couch or whatever. He's sleeping, and I didn't care about this. Like I whatever. Like it is what it is. Sleeping on my mom's couch downstairs. My mom's in Florida, whatever. I got a free couch down there. You know how it used to be. I'm on top, my mom's underneath, blah, blah, blah. I got the whole spot, whatever. It's like, dude, okay, you got nowhere to go. Okay, stay on my mom's couch. I don't give a fuck, whatever. Here's a blanket.
Yeah.
Here's whatever. Here's a PS2. Have fun with Crash Bandicoot.
Ooh, that sounds fun.
Right? So, I order a za, and I come up. I had maybe 4 slices left. And it was in my fridge, and I came up, and there was 1 slice left.
At least you left one.
So I'm looking at the box, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have more than this. I don't really know. But then, I'm looking around, and he's kind of looking guilty, and
like a cat.
I hope he never sees this fucking podcast. It's gonna be awkward when I see him at Consumers next time. Honestly, love the guy to death. That's actually a lie, but I do. think
clean it up, man. Clean it up.
I do think he's a decent enough guy. I mean, he's fine. We've all been through tough
You're really
times.
mad about that DAP.
I'm not gonna lie about what happened, though. I mean, come on.
Right.
Stole my fucking pizza, and he sold my friend G Fuel.
What kind of pizza was it?
It was like a white. It was like a Mark's white.
Dude, I'm so hungry.
All right, we're gonna get some food. Watch the Sabres. The TTP's back, man.
Yeah.
And we're gonna get some food and watch the Sabres. Watch some Yellow Wolf videos. All right. But it's been a pleasure, and yeah, man, I'm just glad to be back. Thank you for doing this, man. I hope we can do this again.
Yeah, me as
and
well.
I hope that everything worked so that I can actually make this into a thing. Because I do think that people will be not a lot of people, but even you told me the story about how Mia came, saw you and was like, yeah, no, everybody listens to that shit.
No, it was more Yeah, a lot of people heard about it.
Exactly.
Yeah,
so, and Mia, by all means, like I wasn't trying to diss you or anything. I was just saying what happened. Like, Mia's great. I love Mia.
Yeah,
She's great. So let's make that a thing. And also, anyone who listened to it, thank you also, because you proliferated us being into the ether. And I feel like we did make shockwaves, and we will again. Because the fact of the matter is, you bring two forces like this, the immovable force, or no, I'm sorry, the unstoppable force, the immovable object, you put them together, people are going to fucking listen. I mean, if fucking, I can't even think of what, but like if Jeej Duval and Jay Yayo started a podcast, I'd check it out.
Yeah, me too.
Like, I'd want to know what they have to say. So, like, as a Lockport guy, you got to hear what we got to say. I mean, what are we going to talk about? Who knows? Could be anything. Could be Zach P. Could be my car. Could be Mike's fucking Molly situation. Could be anything.
Can you edit me going like this and then disappearing? Like,
But it's been a pleasure, man. And I miss this. But I don't want to get into Oscar acceptance speech mode. I want to drink more beers. So we're going to cut it right here. One more dap. It's been a fucking pleasure, and we'll catch you next time, all right?
all right. Goodbye, everybody.
Adios.
Goodbye.
TTP.
Goodbye.
For life.
Goodbye.
For life.
Do 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 do.
121.
That might be the longest one we've ever done.
I have no idea how that went.
Me either.
No idea. No idea. I don't know if that was good, bad, or indifferent. I really don't know.
I think it's pretty good.
I mean, it's going to be funny.